kissing and healthy cup.
What's going on, everyone? This is Robert Jeff Johnson with Real Broker LLC, serving Fort Bend County and the greater Houston area. One of the biggest questions I'm hearing in 2026, should I buy a home or should I keep leasing? With home prices stabilizing, interest rates still higher than many people would like, and rental rates remaining competitive, it's not always an easy decision. In today's video, we're going to break down the pros and the cons of buying versus leasing in Fort Bend County, including areas like Sugar Land, Missouri City, Richmond, Rosenberg, Fulshear, Beasley. By the end of this video, you'll know what option makes most financial sense for your situation. Let's start with buying. For many people, home ownership is still one of the best ways to build a long-term wealth. Every mortgage payment helps build equity instead of making a landlord richer. If you're planning to stay in Fort Bend County for at least 5 years, buying can be a smart move because you're allowing time for appreciation and equity growth. Here are some of the advantages of buying. Listen carefully. Building equity. Part of your monthly payment goes towards reducing loan balance. That's money you're keeping instead of losing. Number 2, appreciation potential. Fort Bend County continues to attract families because of strong schools, quality neighborhoods, and proximity to Houston. As the area grows, home values generally increase over time. Stability. When you own your home, you're not worried about annual rent increases or landlords deciding to sell your property, because that happens daily. Plus, you have tax advantages. Homeowners may qualify for tax benefits depending on their individual financial situation. Always consult a tax professional. But this can be other advantages of ownership over leasing or renting. Now, let's talk about the challenges, because you have challenges. Buying isn't right for everyone. The biggest challenge in 2026 remains affordability. A buyer must consider down payments, closing costs, property taxes, homeowners insurance, maintenance and repairs. Many first-time buyers focus only on the mortgage payment and forget about everything else, but it's deeper than that. For example, if your air conditioning system fails in August in this heat, brutal, that's your responsibility. No landlord is coming to save the day. Yeah, they're not coming. Another factor is flexibility. If your job changes or you need to relocate within a couple of years, buying might not make a financial sense. But real estate works best when you give it time. Anything works best when you give it time. Now, let's talk about leasing. Leasing often gets a bad reputation, but sometimes it's the smarter financial decision. Here are some reasons why. Lower upfront costs. Most leases require a security deposit, first month rent. That's significantly less than the cash needed to purchase a home. Number 2, you have flexibility. If you're unsure where you'll be in the next year or two, leasing provides freedom. You can move when the lease expires without worrying about selling a home. Number 3, lower maintenance costs. If the roof leaks, the water heater breaks, and that usually is the landlord problem. That's not your problem. So you don't have to worry about that. So number 4, time to improve finances. Many people lease while working on credit scores, savings, debt reduction, career advancement. There's nothing wrong with renting while preparing for a stronger buyer, to be a stronger buyer, if I may say so. Now, you should seriously consider buying if these values line up. You plan to stay in the area for at least 5 years. You have stable employment. You have savings for a down payment and emergency funds. Your credit score is decent. In decent shape, has to be in decent shape. You want to build a long-term wealth through real estate? For these individuals, buying can be a powerful financial tool, especially in the hands of the right person. Now, leasing may be a better option if these values line up. You're planning to move within the next few years. You're rebuilding your credit score. You don't have adequate savings. You're uncertain about your future plans. You want flexibility and fewer responsibilities. Remember, leasing isn't failure. It's simply a different stage in the journey. So, it's better to buy or lease in 2026. The truth, it depends on your financial situation, goals, and your timeline. For some families, buying is the fastest path to building wealth. For others, leasing provides flexibility needed to prepare for future home ownership and other values. The key is making the decision that's right for you, not your neighbors, not social media, not Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and not what everyone else is doing, because it's not a fad. If you're wondering whether buying or leasing makes more sense for your specific situation, reach out to me. I am Robert Jeff Johnson with Real Broker LLC, and I'll be more than happy to help you explore your options. Now, don't forget the little button in the bottom. If you like this video, like, subscribe, share with someone who's trying or deciding whether to buy, lease, invest in Fort Bend County. And remember, who do you know that's looking to buy, sell, lease, rent, or invest in real estate? I'll see you on the next video. I am Robert Jeff Johnson, Realtor in Fort Bend County, Texas. And remember, this channel is everything Fort Bend County. Everything in this Fort Bend County range. I'm talking Katy, I'm talking Fulshear, I'm talking Sugar Land, I'm talking Missouri City, I'm talking Richmond, I'm talking Beasley. All of these are things that I am bringing to you. Thank you and have a nice day.